Yes guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you everything that's in my tennis bag for my latest tournament to Bali, Indonesia, which were different to usual, so I hope you enjoy. Right guys, so a lot of you have been requesting that I actually show you guys what's in my bag, and since I'm playing here in Indonesia, in Asia, for the first time, I've got a few things that are a little bit different to usual, or maybe a little bit overkill. Yeah, drop a comment what you think. So I'm basically going to be showing you exactly what's in my bag, what I'm taking with me to my match, which I've actually got coming up. And obviously if you want to watch any of the vlogs of all of the videos, then check out the main channel, there'll be a link in the description. But yeah, let's jump straight into what I've got in my bag. Right guys, so let's just go straight through my bag. First compartment, obviously towel, this is essential. Going to be sweating. I like to have my own towel and not just rely on the towels from the tournaments. And of course we've got my rackets. I've got 4 with me, 2 are in stringing, 2 I've got with me just as a backup. Always got the tourner grips on, these are nice and sweat absorbent. For those of you guys asking about strings, I play with, I think I have some here in my bag, yes. Dunlop Black Widow strings, 1.3mm gauge, 55 tension at the moment. I'm playing around with it a little bit, but I'm kind of testing out some of the other Dunlop strings. In terms of racket specs, I think it's about 3 or 5 grams, but I've added some weight at 3 and 9 and a little bit in the butt cap as well. So it's probably up to about 315. So yeah, this is a weight that I really like. I might switch rackets at the end of the year in terms of model within Dunlop, just to try something with a little bit more pop. But for now, this is what we're sticking with. So that's the racket section. Middle compartment is all about kind of little bits and pieces. So we've got water bottle, don't want to be drinking plastic, save the oceans. Some free spray in case of an injury. Lots of tape. So I've recently come off an ab strain, so having tape is essential just to tape my ab or any other parts of the body if there are any issues basically. That's always super important to have that with you, especially in countries like this. We got arm sleeves. Now these are basically more for sun and UV protection as opposed to compression. I really like them when I play, it makes me feel nice and loose, and you also don't feel like you're getting sunburned, which is quite nice. Gels. This is basically gels from Science and Sport. I highly recommend these for anyone looking to kind of fuel during sessions. 45 grams of carbs, maltodextrin, and I think it's like glucose and fructose. So it's basically like kind of sugar, but you need that when you're playing. The ideal amount is probably about 1 per hour that I take. And I've also got in here some gels, which are isotonic gels from Science and Sport. These are also really good. You want to have like 2 to 3 an hour with some electrolytes. That will kind of keep me going throughout these tough matches. These are tough conditions. Then we got some bands, warm-up bands. You know the drill for warm-up. Doesn't need to be much more said about that. Heart rate monitor to track my heart rate. I've been working with my strength and conditioning coach. I'm monitoring the load that I'm putting on my body in these matches. I'm also wearing a whoop during the matches, so just really being data-driven. I think it's a really key part of making sure I'm injury-free, monitoring my progress. And yeah, like I said, I'm just coming back from an ab strain. So my singles results haven't been as good recently. I'm going to be brutally honest, they haven't been as good as I wanted this year. I think I've played with it a little bit within myself, but I have found some success in doubles, which is why you guys see a little bit more doubles on the channel. But now I'm back to competing in the singles. I'm here for a 4-week block, so I'm not expecting the best results straight away, especially with these kind of new conditions, but I'm going to give it my best shot and I'm looking forward to it. Some sunscreen, that's always important, sun cream. Just a spare top, random top in here. Ja Morant, shout out NBA. Gotta love a sleeveless, just have that just in case, yeah, you know, wanna show off the gains. And then some grip tape and a, what's this called? Wrist towel.
Wristband.
Wristband. Right, now in the final section, we've got a wet bag where I put all of my wet clothes. Electrolytes, so this is basically a pouch where I've got some fast chews, some tablets, which basically dissolve in water. I take 1 or 2 during the match, sip on them. It's gonna help replenish my salts, my electrolytes, sodium, potassium, all that good stuff. Lots of spare clothes. It's very sweaty here, so just making sure that I'm switching at the end of a set. If this gets super heavy, I don't know, I just feel like I'm moving slow, so I like to have something. I've got this, which is like tennis chalk, which is actually really good. I reviewed it recently on the channel, link in the description. And this is basically to help your hands, prevent your hands from sweating. My hands sweat a lot, and so do my mate Jamie's, who's traveling with me, so this is ideal. Tourner grips, pretty self-explanatory. Grips that don't slip. We also got some marine collagen and some amino energy. It's like a kind of energy with some caffeine, some other cool stuff in here. We've got some tyrosine, beta-alanine, taurine, so kind of good for concentration. And then some marine collagen, which is kind of more like for protein recovery after sessions, stuff like that. We've got loads of wrist towels, otherwise known as wristbands, and like a cooling towel, which is supposed to be like really good when you wave it through the air, like it cools itself. Don't know how good that really is, but tripod, some more wrist towels, lots of wrist towels, some more clothes, and some socks, which are actually really good because I don't have any pairs left because I've sweated through all of them. So yeah, that's pretty much what my bag is. A couple loose bits and pieces in here as well, but nothing of interest. So that's basically what I got with me for my first tournament here in Bali. I'm really looking forward to playing. I'm pretty ready. One more thing. Brand new Crepes. On running Roger Federer shoes. Now I bought these recently. They're quite expensive. So they did hurt the bank account a little bit, but they're unbelievable. They're super lightweight. On running, if you're watching, please sponsor me. I really love these shoes. They're on par with the Nike ones that I'm using right now. So I'm kind of switching between those two. So these are the other essential item that's gonna go in my bag for today's match. But yeah, that's essentially what's in my bag. I hope you guys got a little bit of an insight into kind of what I'm taking with me to these tournaments. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button and also subscribe to be notified when more of these videos come out. Click the notifications bell, that helps as well. And yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.